So in this video I'm going to show you how to create an exploded view of your fidget spinner. Once you've learnt this technique, you can use this with any of your models that have multiple parts. So now you should have a model similar to what I have here on the screen. You should have placed your M10 nut into the 3 locations. You should have the 608 bearing into the centre, and then your cap has been brought in twice, once for the top and once for the bottom. You will notice that the cap sits higher on the top than it does on the bottom, and that's because there is a ledge on the bottom for the bearing to sit in. Okay, so once you have your exploded view in a view similar to this, then you're going to go to the View tab, click View, and that opens up an option. Now, what you can also do here is you can turn some of these frames off here. So if you click on this icon here, I'll just hover over it so you'll see it's called Datum Display Filters. And when you click on there, you can actually turn them all off by selecting all, and then you are just dealing with the model itself. Now here, if you select Exploded View, it will break the model into an exploded view, which is good, but it's not where I want all my components to be. So I actually want the nuts to be above the body and the bearing and so on. So now I'm going to click Edit Position. Once you're in this mode, you can click on each component and then you can drag them. So I'm going to just drag that slightly above, click on each nut, move that round, grab that one, and then drag it using the arrows. You can drag it left and right. You can change any of the positions wherever you want. So I'm going to bring the cap. What's brilliant about this feature is I'm going to just get it roughly what I want. Okay, and then I'm going to press OK, and then I'm going to bring that back into the middle and have a look and see if I'm happy with the position of all of the components for a rendered view. So I still think I could move things around here, but what I want to show you now is this. I've moved the positions, and now if I press Exploded View, you will see that everything returns to the original assembly, which is a huge benefit to you as a designer, to show your product exploded and it returned. So if I go back to Edit Position, you will see that the components are now in the position that I put them in, but I just want to adjust a few of these. I want to bring the cap down a little bit, maybe the top cap up a little bit, and then I can bring that up so I can now see all of the components a little clearer in where they might be ending up. Okay, so if I press OK there, I want to get it into the view. I'm not far away from the view I want there. I might just tilt that. And now I'm going to go into the renderer. So we go into Applications and into Render Studio. And we should see that here. So it's giving me a sort of more realistic view. Now, I'm not happy with this sort of grey background. I much prefer a clean white background, so then you're focusing on just the components. So I'm just going to go up to my scene. I'm going to go to Edit Scene, and when you're in here, if you go to the Background tab, and under the drop down menu you have an option of Environment, Blend, Image and Color. Now if you choose Color, the default color will be white. You can change that color there by double clicking, and you can change the background color, play around with that and press OK. It will change your scene for you, but for now I'm going to keep that as white, and then I'm going to set that to render. So I'm going to browse. That will be go. I will set this to my working directory, but for now I'm going to call that view, and for now I'm just going to put that onto my desktop. Okay, so there's a render that has now been completed, and I can now put that into my portfolio. So I can close the renderer, and then I can maybe play around with another exploded view where you could maybe show it just where the components actually enter the main body. So you can show it in different variations of construction, and then take another render. So, but do experiment with that feature, because it's very powerful for your portfolios to demonstrate how components come together. Certainly products with multiple components.